Let's get to OPEC. Are they losing their importance? It sure seems like it. The Russians and the Saudis are standing with each other to extend or impose production cuts. They got that. Look at that video you've seen from Friday, G20, the Crown Prince and Putin. Nice little handshake right there. More news on OPEC. Qatar is leaving the organization next year. So OPEC, to some degree, is shrinking here. Joining us now is Mark Simakovsky from the Atlantic Council's Eurasia Center and a former Defense Department official. Let's have a look at OPEC here. Are they losing their influence, losing their ability to dictate to the world because American frackers are flooding the market with supply? Are they losing because of this?
You know, the Qatar decision is ultimately a political decision. Qatar represents only 2% of OPEC output, 600,000 million barrels a day. The issue, of course, is this is a casualty of Qatar's continuing dispute with Saudi Arabia over the Saudi tension that it's doing to Qatar. And the Qataris felt that they had an opening because of the Khashoggi killing, which has created incredible diplomatic pressure on Saudi Arabia. So they're expressing their displeasure with Saudi control of OPEC. And of course, politically, this removal of Qatar does impact the stability of OPEC and its ability to dictate supply. But of course, U.S. natural fracking and gas production does impact OPEC. But of course, OPEC, because of its huge ability to control prices with Saudi Arabia and other producers, still is an entity that will have to face as an influence on oil markets.
So are they still OPEC? They are still the major player? Or is it now America? I asked that question because I was told that America's going to be producing 14 million barrels of oil per day within a couple of years, and we are already the world's largest producer at 11.6 million barrels a day.
Of course, as America's production increases, OPEC's ability to monopolize prices decreases. But Saudi Arabia, being a swing producer and having excess capacity that they can influence to increase or decrease oil prices, will continue to sway OPEC's ability. And of course, OPEC Plus, which are the decisions that Russia and Saudi Arabia have been making to maintain supply at certain levels, will also be able to dictate oil prices. But Qatar's removal from OPEC, I think, showcases that there are some more severe cracks in the organization than previously thought.
Will they go through and actually implement a cut of 1.3 million barrels a day? I know that's what they're talking about, and they'll probably issue a statement and say, yeah, we're going to do it. Will they do it?
You know, I think the ultimate level of the cuts will be determined, but yes, there's an intended cut in supply that will result in an increase in prices because Saudi Arabia and Russia feel it's in their interest to do that because of this severe decline in prices that we've experienced over the last several weeks.
All right, Mark, thanks for joining us. We'll see how this pans out. Mark Simakovsky. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.